Hey besties, I got the apron on, so you know what that means. Tonight we're gonna make some lasagna soup. Last night I made curry and you guys were like, how dare you not FaceTime me? So I'm FaceTiming you. It's super easy, but come on, let's go. As you can imagine, we're gonna start here with the usual suspect, some sauteed onions. So I already chopped that up. I had the sauteing in some olive oil and a little bit of butter. We're gonna let that saute and then we're gonna add our fresh garlic. So we've got some great caramelization going on the onions, so we're gonna add our fresh garlic. Lisa, don't yell at me. Oh my God, all the Italian mothers, they have been coming for me. I'm like, listen, I'm not stressing. Listen, I was in my big gay Italian wedding. That means nothing. It's fresh. Onions and garlic are nice and sauteed, not burnt. I know I say it every time, do not burn your garlic because you will have to throw everything away. Do not burn your garlic. 1 pound of lean ground beef, that is 96 lean. And I'm going to season that up with garlic, onion powder, salt, pepper, and some Italian seasoning. I realize you guys might ask, like, how much? All right, until your ancestors just tap you on the shoulder and say, basta. It's Italian for stop, because I'm cooking Italian. My ancestors are not Italian. Although my mother is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Southern belle. So when it comes to like frying chicken and collard greens and all that stuff, she is from Valdosta, Georgia. So trust me, she be cooking, but not Italian. That's not her specialty. But I love Italian food. Who doesn't? Okay, it's seasoned. Seasoned till you sneezing. Now this is super easy. This is just basically like a dump and go. It's lasagna, but in soup form. So use your favorite jarred sauce, or if you're an Italian baddie and you have fresh, if you've been in the back just, stomping them tomatoes, A, bring me some, please. B, you're better than me. We are a Rayo's household. I think this is just the best on the market. Is it expensive? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes. Gotta say. The entire jar, and add water and get the rest of that out, especially in this. So speaking of, this is the tail end of the better than bouillon that we had. So I put hot water in here and I shook it. So I am going to add this in because we're going to cook the noodles right in here, and so you need water all the way to the top of the noodles. So first I'm going to stir this in and then we'll introduce our noodles once it's combined. More Italian seasoning. I use the aglio olio from Trader Joe's, and controversial, some of you might add sugar to, some of you like sweeter sauces than others. That is up to you. Also, I like a pinch of red pepper because, a little spicy. Sugar is controversial. I fill this entire jar with water. Normally I would just put a little bit and shake it, but because we do need to add water to the soup, I'm going to add this much and just see where we go. And then if I need more, I will add from this jar. So we're gonna bring this back to a bubble and then add our lasagna noodles and cover it. This has come up to a bubble, so now we are going to break our lasagna noodles right into the pot. So this can get a little messy, but you wanna keep them kind of big because this is supposed to mimic lasagna, but in a bowl. So we're gonna put those in, stir them in. You do want them not to stick together, so you wanna make sure that they're completely covered in the sauce. And make sure you have enough liquid. If you notice that it gets to be a little bit too thick and you're running out of liquid, just add more water. You could not mess this up. I mean, you could, but it's hard. Side note, normally I use fresh bone broth, but as you know, we just got a new refrigerator and freezer and a new deep freeze. And so in the old one, we just did not have space for me to be stowing bone broth in the freezer. I also can, but I have not had time to do that. So I'm really excited for us to go to Costco so that I can get some rotisserie chickens, and then I'm going to make homemade bone broth, and then I can put it in the deep freeze. If you're interested in that, guys, I will FaceTime you. But honestly, for now, we're not stressing. We are not stressing. We are just gonna use the broth that we have, and we can always supplement with water. Again, you can't mess this up. Okay, besties, the noodles are cooked perfectly. It is so rich and delicious. They are al dente, not overly done. You don't want them to be overly done because you still want it to have like that bite of the lasagna. So at the very end, I always hit it with a little bit of cream. I think I'm just gonna actually, that's all I have left in this little container. So I hit it with a little bit of cream just to blush the sauce. That's what it's called when you, you know, add a little cream to it. And then I add a little bit of grated Parmesan. This is shredded. You can do grated, you can do the Pecorino Romano. I mean, Grana Padano is definitely, you know, the best, but again, we're not stressing. We're not stressing. So I just stir that in. I put the lid on for a second, and then it is done. Now what you're gonna do is you are going to add some ricotta cheese. I like to put a little bit in the bottom of the bowl and then maybe a little bit on top with some garnish, and that's it. We're done. Super easy, one pot, and literally look at this. That is so much faster than lasagna, and just like a fun little play on it. So, and you can also, like, again, make it your own. If you want to add vegetables, if you want to add things, do you, boo? Because we're not stressing. Do you, boo? So, thank you so much for cooking with me. I will do a plating FaceTime with you guys so I can show you guys what it looks like when it's all together. But I don't want to make this too long because, you know, well, I don't know. TikTok, you guys are short. Like, you're like, 30 seconds. What can I do in 30 seconds? Nothing. Bye, guys.